Hey, what's up guys, Wash here, and my last video got interrupted by my mom calling me. So, yeah. So I'm gonna try this again. And I'm gonna try to keep a straight face, but I think it's gonna be impossible with this hat on. Anyway, let me straighten it up. I'm here. Anyway, any, so far we haven't heard any new characters after Captain America and Morgan were announced for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. In addition to those two, we've got newbies Mega Man X and Captain Marvel, and veterans Ryu and Iron Man. And I mean, it's a Marvel vs. Capcom game. Ryu and Chun-Li are obviously going to be on the roster. And well, I can't really say Iron Man because he wasn't in the first Marvel vs. Capcom game. So anyway, I'm gonna try again to give you my top 10 picks for each side. I'd like to know your guys' opinions on them. For number one, number 10. Spider-Man's got a whole lot of villains, and he's obviously been in every Marvel vs. Capcom crossover. So he's a given. Especially since they're focusing on the Marvel, especially since it looks like they're focusing on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's had 5 movies so far. Each one he's faced a different villain. He's got the Green Goblin. He's got Spider-Man 1, Doc Ock and Spider-Man 2, Venom, and Sandman and Spider-Man 3. The Amazing Spider-Man, I forgot who he faced in that one, and same with the Amazing Spider-Man 2. No, wait. Amazing Spider-Man, he's the Lizard. My bad. But, in Spider-Man Homecoming, which is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he's gonna face a villain that's rarely ever used, and who's rarely ever focused on. That is the Vulture. So the Vulture is my number 10 pick for a Marvel character. Why he's more? Why? The Vulture looks more like a comical character, or if you ask me. But then again, Spider-Man's always full. Spider-Man's always full of comedy in his comics and his shows. So it comes as no surprise there. So if and it looks like Thanos and Loki are still the big bads of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU as we're going to call it now. Anyway, another choice would be at number 9. I've got the Abomination, which is an enemy of the Hulk. He's faced him in the Incredible Hulk movie, and that's part of the MCU as well. Well, because obviously Robert Downey Jr. is in there as Tony Stark, so. Alright, so yeah, that's a good pick for me there. The Hulks face some gamma radiated villains himself. One of which is old Thunderbolt Ross as the Red Hulk. Well, that was due to from what I've seen in the Avengers cartoon, it's due to Bucky, or the Winter Soldier, stealing a sample of the Hulk's blood and mixing it with Ross's. Anyway. But yeah, the Abomination would be my Red Hulk would not be my choice to be used in the game because he's basically a different version of the Hulk. So the Hulk's got a color scheme based on him. And Ultimate Marvel 3 anyway. And Marvel vs. Capcom. Ultimate Marvel 3 anyway. I'll talk about that after I get my top 10 lists done. Well, really in a separate video. Anyway, Hulk, with Red Hulk basically being another version of the Hulk, the Abomination would be my choice there. Anyway, at number 7, and is a at number 7, and is a character who recently got his own movie out. In fact, he was in Ultimate Marvel 3 as well. It's Doctor Strange. I enjoyed using Doctor Strange, man. I enjoyed using Doctor Strange. He's very good for fighting in a ranged fights, keeping distance between him and his opponent. So, however, if anyone gets up close to him, I don't think he'll be able to defend himself physically. You'll have to switch out with somebody who's a good physical fighter, like Ryu or the Hulk or Cap. I don't know. But Doctor Strange would be my next pick. Would be my number 7 pick there. Mine for Ultimate Marvel 3, or not Ultimate Marvel 3. He's already in Marvel Infinite. Anyway, my next pick would be alright. My number. What did I say that was that? Let's see, Abomination. Let's see, Vulture, Abomination, and Doctor Strange. Alright, my number 7 pick would be. Let's think about this. Oh yes, Nick Fury. I don't know why I don't know why I have him picked. I'm not sure, but Fury. He's got but Fury. He's got for someone. Fury's about like Batman, and in the Marvel universe, for someone who doesn't have powers, he is one of the biggest badasses in the Marvel universe, and he is in. And to top it all off, he's been featured in Iron Man, The Avengers, Captain America: The First Avenger. So he's a prominent character in the Marvel cinema. Yeah, in the MCU. Sorry, can't talk. So yeah, Fury's go, and so Fury would be a badass character to play as. He hasn't been featured in any of the Marvel vs. Capcom games yet, so. Oh, and if possible, keep the MCU Fury, but as an alternate costume, give us the old Fury as well. Well, it's been a while since we've seen the old Fury. In fact, last time he was used as an X-Men Evolution. Anyway, moving on. At number 6 would be. Anyway, at number 6 is. Well, I can't really say he'd be my first choice, but given the circumstances, I would have to. I can't really say he'd be my first choice, but given the circumstances, I'd have to go with Venom for number 6. He's basically a darker, bulkier Spider-Man, and I do mean darker in both his costumes, color scheme, and into the symbiote and his murdering personality. That is one thing that is not going to change about Venom. Carnage is even worse though. But I'd go with Venom. Give him a Carnage alternate costume. If they pick Carnage, give him a Venom alternate. Just whatever. Or give Spider-Man the black suit. Anyway. At number 5, wait, hold on. Let me recount here. Because my math's a little rusty. He got. No, let's see. You have Vulture, Abomination, and Doctor Strange, Nick Fury, and Venom. Number 5, there. Comes the number 5. I would go with the Scarlet Witch on that one. And she ain't a bad looker. She's not a bad looker. She's got and she's got the telekinesis similar to Magneto. So she can. So she's one of the best ones out there. I really don't know how I would be able to describe her gameplay, considering she's never been in a Marvel vs. Capcom game before. Number 4 would be, and I can, number 4, or would probably be a character it would probably be Thanos, even though he is the most likely villain that's going to be in there. Here, along with maybe Ultron, I don't know. With the Infinity system in play, there is, without a doubt, Thanos is going to be in the game. I guarantee you that much. That's because those damn Infinity Gems, you can't stop that. So Thanos is a no-brainer. At number 4, let's see. At number 4, no wait, hold on. Yeah, at number 3 actually. Sorry, I keep talking too much. Number 3, it's got to be. And number 3, I'm gonna go with Hawkeye for the same reason as Nick Fury. Hawkeye is an example of a Marvel version of Green Arrow. Whereas Fury would be a Marvel version of Batman. They're both badass humans with no powers, and still kick serious ass. Anyway, Marvel 2. Alright, number 2 for Marvel. Number 2 for Marvel. Okay, he's gotta be in this game if they're going with the MCU. If not, I'll be shocked. It's the Hulk. I know he was in Marvel 3, but you've gotta go with the Hulk. Okay, number... Let's see, number... What was that, Hawkeye? Yeah, Hawkeye was number 3. Number 1... I think... I don't think Ant-Man or Wasp would be a good choice, but I think Black Panther would be a very, very good choice. He's got that air of mystery around him that just seems to be... He's got that air of mystery around him that seems to be one of the biggest focuses about him. And yet, he does dish out the spontaneous joke every now and then. So yeah. Oh, and I gotta give an honorable mention to old Bucky. So there's my Marvel top 10. And an honorable mention. My Capcom top 10. This is gonna be tougher since I'm a little biased towards Street Fighter. As I said. But anyway, at number 10, I would give that spot. I would give the number 10 spot to... probably... this is based on me and this is based on me playing Street Fighter 4. I'd probably give it to Hugo, because he is one of the most powerful characters in the game, and from Final Fight. So, to ever appear in a Street Fighter game. However, Hugo is also the slowest character I have ever used. Makoto could walk faster than this guy, I'm telling you. And she was said to have the slowest speed in Street Fighter 3. Yeah, I think. But Hugo... But yeah, I know Marvel's more about speed than it is power, and Hugo would probably not be my first choice, but... even I can understand. He is a very powerful character, so... To use him... But to have him in there, I wouldn't be mad if they didn't. I wouldn't be that happy if they did. And I just have him on my number 10 there. At number 9, and I have yet to play his franchise, Batsu Ichimonji. From Rival Schools. He's got I'm Matsuichi Monchi. I can't really determine that one. And so it's just throwing it out there. Number 8 is oh, number 8 is Dmitry Maximov from Darkstalkers. I've got to give him credit. He fulfills the part of the bad guy perfectly. A little envious of Morgan. I don't know, and I'm not sure. And I gotta look at more into his backstory, but he looks like he looks like he could be a completely cool villain. At number 8 would be no, that was number 8. Number 7 and spot the number 7 spot I've got to give to a possible Street Fighter V rep that one I've got to give to a possible candidate for Street Fighter V rep. And that is Rashid. Now, I've played Rashid before in Street Fighter V multiple times, and he is one of the quickest characters I've ever used. Because he's got this move set that automatically placed him as one of my favorite characters before I even played the game. I've seen his trailer. I've seen how fast the guy can move. So Rashid is a good pick. Rashid's a good candidate. Let's see. Hugo, Batsu, Dimitri, Rashid. At number 6, I gotta give. All right, for my number 6, I have to give to another Street Fighter character. It's Bison. He played a major part in Street Fighter V story mode. I wonder if he would be able to play a part in Marvel vs. Capcom, even though a lot of the main focus is on Mega Man X, who is also a fan favorite, so most likely the villain's going to be Sigma. I have one villain's going to be Sigma. I'm not sure. Anyway, Bison, once again, I do not do well with charge characters, though, so Bison would probably be a pain in the butt for me to use, unless they modified his controls a little bit like they did with Chun-Li and Marvel Infinite. Anyway, or not Marvel Infinite, Marvel 3. Anyway, my number 5 pick would be another Street Fighter V rep, and that is Necalli. He's basically an all-around character, much like Alex. He's got his command attacks, he's got his charge attacks. His V trigger though is a pain in the ass. As he's already enough of a pain in the ass to face, but when he's in his V trigger state, he's an even bigger pain. So Necalli. Alright, so yeah, Necalli's a good character to mix things up with. At number 5. Alright, no wait. Let's see. He was my number 5. Number 4 goes to my third Street Fighter character in a row. That is Alex. And so as Alex, he's got he's got a lot of good moves to his disposal. He's a very good close-up fighter. I can't really say anything about range though, so yeah, but even still, Alex is good for mixing up your opponent's combos. I'm good for probably screwing up your opponent's combos. Well, if you can manage to surprise your opponent with a good flash chop, or elbow strike. At number 3 is, well, he's a fan favorite. He's been in Ultimate Marvel 3. It's Strider High Ryu. I've seen him. He's a very fast character. So, no questions asked. Number 2, who would be... I didn't see. Number 2 would be my... It would be a personal favorite of mine from... I'm from the Marvel vs. Capcom series. I gotta say, it's probably... I gotta say, it's Felicia. And you know I like speedy characters, so no doubt about that one there. My number 1 pick is also probably the least likely character that's going to be in this game, and that is Ken. And especially with that damn redesign, even though he's got a similar moveset to Ryu. Who's still... However, the mechanics of the attack X are very much different. I would have put... are very much different. Ken's got... for example... their EX Shoryukens, which is Ryu's Shin Shoryuken and Ken's Shin Oryorepa. And their Tatsumakis, where Ryu goes straight, and Ken's, on the heavy one, goes into an arc. So yeah, Ryu's got... Ken's probably the character with the least likely chance to be in Marvel vs. Capcom due to Ryu already being on the roster. And my honorable pick... I should have had him on the number 1 list with Ken as the honorable mention, but my honorable pick is Charlie Nash. And she's got... my honorable pick is Charlie Nash. He's got... even with the skin grafts, the bastard is pretty damn cool. So, yeah, there's that. So there is that. Alright, let me know what you guys think. And I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Wash out. Oh, before I stop, I'm going to do an Akuma showcase tonight. Right now, the Street Fighter V servers are shut down, so I'm for schedule maintenance. They're gonna bring Akuma in. They're gonna bring the holiday costumes in. So this is gonna be a fun.